had like
In they come. We still beat Jeremy's room, but not by as much as normal.
Oh, now, Ruthie, I just gave you the wrong one. I don't know because I'm copying and pasting. I guess the wrong one was in my paste.
okay.
I'm gonna send it again. Just ignore that. You'll notice the numbering is wrong anyway. All right, there you go. That's correct. Hey, Bucky,
Yeah,
is the closing going to be something that people can watch on YouTube?
I can't host it on YouTube because my account is restricted because it's a work account, but they're allowed to join us in the Zoom room if they would like. You can send them the Zoom information.
Katie wanted to.
I don't think I have a limit. My limit is very high as far as the number of people who can be in there, so I don't think that should be a problem.
Okay. I'll send her the link then.
Do we have lineups?
Yes, I had gotten them. Can you type them while I read them out?
I can, yes.
Okay. If everyone is here, which I guess we are, okay. I've got Avery, number 1, Elizabeth, number 2, Josh, number 3, Seth, number 4, Matthew, number 6, Jay, number 7, Izzy, number 8, Joseph, number 9.
All right. Would anybody like to pray for this here quiz?
I can.
Go for it.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and the opportunity for us to join together in practicing our word and growing fellowship with one another. Make your presence known to us and allow us to persevere through the trials this day and the future bring. In your name I pray. Amen.
All right, what type of practice question would you like?
Urban fantasy.
What was that?
Urban fantasy.
Urban fantasy. Uh-oh, I don't know anything about urban fantasy. All right.
Big city.
All right. Practice question number 0 will be an urban fantasy book. All right. Well, practice question number 0 will be an urban fantasy book. Not book, question. Practice question number 0 will be an urban fantasy question. Practice question number 0, question. Name an urban fantasy. Seth, please finish.
An urban fantasy mythical creature, a gargoyle.
Sorry, I was. Let's give it to Joseph. Name an urban fantasy novel.
What's urban fantasy?
Sorry, that is not the answer I was looking for. Urban fantasy is like a fantasy that takes place in like cities, so like more modern day fantasy. So it's like, so technically like Pixar's movie Onward would be urban fantasy.
Urban fantasy is usually based around mysteries with slight aspects of horror fantasy mixed in. So, which gives it the mythological aspect.
All right. Well, let's do questions over Matthew, not over the person. I mean, I feel like he has an unfair advantage in this whole thing, but you know, I mean, he wrote the book and he's answering questions on it. All right. Question number 1. Question number 1 will be an according to question. Question number 1, question. According to Matthew chapter 14, verse 19, where did he look? Time. Up to heaven. Question number 2 will be a general question. Question number 2, question. What will those days be? Jay, please finish.
What will these days be for the sake of the elect? Shortened?
That's correct.
Nice, Jay.
I'm not sure how you bake a day, but I didn't know days need shortening. All right, question number 3. Question number 3 will be an according to question. Question number 3, question. According to Matthew chapter 27, verse 48, what did one of them offer Jesus to drink? Josh?
Is your question complete?
It is.
Wine vinegar mixed with gall. Sponge filled with wine vinegar.
Time.
I'm sorry. Bonus goes to Izzy. Your question. According to Matthew chapter 27, verse 48, what did one of them offer Jesus to drink?
Wine vinegar? On a sponge?
That's correct. Josh, the gall is verse 34 is where the gall shows up.
Yeah, at this point I've quizzed on like a number of gospels, so I don't remember like quite like where it all is.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Question number 4 will be a general question. Question number 4, question. What will Jesus ask? Seth, please finish.
What will Jesus ask? The Sadducees. One question.
Sorry. Bonus goes to Joseph. Your question. What will Jesus ask if the chief priests and the elders of the people say, from heaven?
Then why didn't you listen to him?
That's correct.
Joseph.
Question number 5 will be a general question. Question number 5, question. For what do the Pharisees... Avery, please finish.
For what do the Pharisees... For what do the Pharisees...
Time.
Sorry. Bonus goes to Matthew. Your question. For what do the Pharisees and teachers of the law break the command of God?
For the sake of their tradition.
That's correct.
Good.
Question number 6 will be the reference question. Question number 6, question. Finish this verse and give the reference. Just, Joseph.
Just as the Son of Man did not come.
Sorry. Bonus to Seth, your question. Finish this verse and give the reference. Just then there appeared before...
them Moses and Elijah standing.
Sorry.
Oh.
Just then there appeared before them Moses and Elijah talking with Jesus, Matthew chapter 17, verse 3. Question number 7 will be a general question. Question number 7, question. What are preserved... Seth, please finish.
What are preserved if if old wine is poured into new wineskin, both the wine and the skin?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bonus goes to Joseph, your question. What are preserved if people pour new wine into new wineskins?
Both are preserved. The skin and the wine.
That's correct. Sorry, Seth. Yeah, you said old instead of new. Yeah.
At this time, I have a score Flames of Faith 0, Double-Edged Sword 60.
Good.
Agree.
All right. Question number 8 will be a general question. Question number 8, question. Who will be gathered? Jay, please finish.
Who will be gathered before the Son of Man? All the nations.
You got it.
Good job, Jay.
Question number 9 will be an according to question. Question number 9, question. According to Matthew chapter 3, verse 15, what did... Jay, please finish.
Uh, 3 verse 15. What did Jesus say? What is proper? What did John do? What did Jesus do? Jesus said, "Let it be so, not as proper for us to use to fulfill righteousness." John it is proper to us for us to use to fulfill righteousness. John Baptist consented. Jesus
That's
said,
correct.
Okay.
Nice job, Jay. 3 right.
All right. Question number... chat.
That's so.
Yeah. It's a weird question number, but you know. Question number 10 will be a general question. Question number 10, question. Who knew their... that is Josh, please finish.
Who knew their evil thoughts? Jesus.
Time.
I'll accept.
May I have the chat?
Question and answer.
Yeah, thank you.
The question and answer on the page is, who knew their evil intent? Jesus.
I'd like to challenge.
Okay.
So I believe that when Joshua was answering, he said thoughts instead of intent. And I believe there's a significant difference between thoughts and intent. An intent is a willingness to take action on something. They're trying to trap Jesus in his words. I believe in that section. A thought, they might have been thinking about him or thinking bad thoughts about him, but it is completely different because they that does not necessarily mean they were trying to take action or trying to do anything or say anything to make Jesus look bad. Intent means that they were trying to do something with their actions and with their words instead of just thinking about it in their head. So I believe he should be switched to change your original willing.
All right, can I get a rebuttal?
So, although intent and thoughts are different, they were having evil thoughts. And by having evil thoughts, that is something that is a sin. And that is something for Jesus to know and to call them out for, which he does. They are having evil intent, but just by having evil thoughts, that's enough for Jesus to call them out for what they were thinking. And they are, by having evil intents, they can have evil intent in their thoughts. They can be thinking about evil intent, which is what they're doing. So I believe you should stick with the original ruling.
All right, I'm going to accept the challenge. I think his distinction between intent and thought is correct. So I'll give a replacement bonus to Izzy. Izzy, your question is, what type of question was this? This was a general question. All right. Izzy, your question is, where do thieves break in and steal?
On Earth.
That is correct.
Yeah, that was your guys' 5th team error.
Sorry. Can we score check after 10?
After 10, I have a score of Flames of Faith, -10, Double-Edged Sword, 110.
All right. Question number 11 will be a verse question. Question number 11, question. Finish this verse. And Joseph.
And he said,
Time.
Sorry. Bonus goes to Seth. Your question. Finish this verse. And he said, truly I.
And he said, truly I tell you. So truly I tell you, you are.
Sorry. It was, and he said, truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven.
Try Joseph.
Question number 12 will be a general question. Question number 12, question. Where will the son of... Avery, please finish.
Where will the Son of Man be delivered into their hands?
Sorry. Bonus goes to Matthew, your question. Where will the Son of Man sit at the renewal of all things?
At the right hand of God. On a throne.
That was Avery's timer, I'm sorry.
In heaven.
Sorry. For this one, I'm looking for on his glorious throne. It's not like where that isn't necessarily mentioned. It's not at the right hand of God in this particular section. So,
Time out, please.
Yes, you may. I will send you into breakout rooms. I have to assign them manually. I'm missing someone. Who am I missing? One more person on Flames. There they are. All right, and then we assign this room. All right, I will open the rooms, go into them. After you're in them for a few seconds, I'll close them, which will start the 60-second timer. That'll be your timer. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi. I'm ready to get up and take a break since I didn't get to after the last quiz.
I'm sorry.
Is it super obvious that I'm super distracted?
I can tell. Are you, what's up?
I'm cleaning out my email. Yeah.
You never finished your thought when...
Oh, I had a really hard time getting to sleep last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. And you went to bed late. I'm sorry.
I mean, I can handle going to bed late. Laying in bed for 40 minutes trying to fall asleep.
I really hope that I am helpful for your ability to fall asleep.
I'm not sure. I don't know if it'll make a difference. I'll be honest. I just don't fall asleep.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, I got to sleep later, but that was because I went to my parents to make a thing, and then I did, but it didn't turn out super well. You'll see it.
Purplish.
Orangish.
Greenish.
Whitish.
Tealish.
Fire.
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 Who are we firing at?
Will.
Oh.
Purple flames, purple
Which one's
flames.
Will?
All right. Let's go on to question number 13. Question number 13 will be a general question. Question number 13, question. On what did a fool... Seth, please finish.
On what did a foolish man build his house? The sand?
That's correct.
Nice job.
Good job, Seth.
Good work, Seth.
All right. Let us go on then to question number 14. Question number 14 will be an according to question. Question number 14, question. According to Matthew chapter 13, verse 24, what did Jesus tell them? Time. Another parable. Question number 15 will be the context question. Question number 15, question. In Matthew chapter 12, what will any of the Pharisees... Jay, please finish.
In Matthew chapter 12, what will any of the Pharisees lift out of a pit if it falls into a pit on the Sabbath day? The sheep.
Yep.
Good job, Jay. Quiz out without.
Nice job.
All right. Question number 16 will be a general question. Question number 16, question. What will these 12... Matthew, please finish.
What will these 12 be because of me being Jesus? Persecuted.
Sorry. Bonus goes to Avery. Your question. What will these 12 not finish doing before the Son of Man comes?
What will these 12 not finish doing before the Son of Man comes? Going through all the towns of Israel?
That's correct. Question number 17 will be a general question. Question number 17, question. Who was the father? Joseph, please finish.
Who is the father of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Judah, Perez, Zerah, Hezron, Ram, Aminadab, Nashon, Salmon, and then Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Judah, Perez.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Bonus to Seth, your question. Who was the father of Isaac?
Abraham.
That is correct. Joseph, in case you're wondering what you did, your first question was who was the father of Abraham? Who we don't know that in Matthew.
I did it at one point. Just because I made the same error.
Yeah. Sorry.
Joseph, I'm so sorry. That's an error out.
Question number 18 will be the situation question. Question number 18, question. Situation question. Who said it, to whom, and in reply to what? Some say John. Matthew, please finish.
Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah or one of the prophets. The disciples said it to Jesus in response to, who do people say I am? Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah or one of the prophets.
Time.
Sorry. Bonus to Avery, your question. Situation question. Who said it, to whom, and in reply to what? Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still others, Jeremiah or one of the prophets.
Okay, who said it to whom in reply to what? The disciples said it to Jesus in reply to, who do people say I am?
That's correct.
Come on, Izzy.
Sorry, you were just missing the Jeremiah. That was it.
Great try, Matthew.
Question number 19 will be a general question. Question number 19. Question. To whom did Judas, that is Matthew, please finish.
To whom did Judas go and say, I have betrayed an innocent man? The chief priests.
Sorry. Bonus to Avery, your question. To whom did Judas Iscariot go and ask, what are you willing to give me if I deliver him over to you?
What are you willing to give me? The chief priests?
That's correct. Matthew, that was excellent. You just picked one and went with it. It was a good job. Just didn't get it. Just got unlucky. All right.
That's an error out, Matthew. I'm sorry.
All right. Question number 20 will be the quote question. Question number 20. Question. Quote Matthew chapter 5, verses 3 through 4. Elizabeth.
Matthew chapter 5, verses 3 through 4. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted.
That's correct.
Good job, Elizabeth.
Good job, Elizabeth.
Can we get a final score check?
I believe I have a final score of Flames of Faith 60, Double-Edged Sword 100.
That's what I have.
Agree.
That is Avery 0-2, Elizabeth 1-0, Josh 0-2, Seth 0-2, Matthew 0-3, Jay 4.
Seth has one.
Yes, he does. You are right. Forgive me. Yes, of course. Matthew 0-3, Jay 4-0, Izzy 0-0, Joseph 0-3.
Okay.
Okay. One more round before we do that thing where we eat stuff.
Yeah, where other people don't make it for you and just have it sitting in the fellowship hall. It's harder. All right. Yeah. Later.
All right, guys, that was a rough round. I'm not accusing them of doing this. Obviously, I don't think they did. But basically, score-wise, once he got that context question right, there was basically they could literally err on the last 6 questions or whatever it was, and we didn't have a chance to win. Thankfully, we were still able to pull out one there, and we picked up all the bonuses on them. But yeah, once he quizzed out without error on that one, we pretty much had to get all of them right and get bonus points. So. Just dug ourselves in the hole too early that time. Okay. We should be quizzing Epic again. Hopefully it'll not be another good quiz. Adjust your jumping slightly if you need to. But I mean, I felt like we did fine the first round we were in this room with our jumps, and that time we just didn't get the questions that we wanted to. I think Jay just got some really good. He nailed some really key jumps where he jumped at. That was kind of basically the difference in the quiz, because they didn't have a correct jump other than his 4. All right, just keep your heads in the game. One more round, and then we'll have some time off and get some food. Okay.
Okay, we got some time. They're on question 13.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sometime.
Just a little bit of time. Just, 8 questions worth of time.
Hey Blake, if you don't remember, it's okay. But the first 3 rounds in your room, what were they like? Were they big air fests, or were they kind of middle of the road? Was a lot right or wrong?
I feel like the first round was pretty much mostly right, and then I don't remember, or am I thinking of the? No, I know that was the one that was mostly wrong. There was one round we had where like there was a lot of right.
Okay.
The first round was between the 2 sword teams, and there were only 2, and 1 correct jumps. That one seemed like a lot of errors. They were
right.
both
That was the one where Lizzie was not getting the according to's right.
Yeah, the first one had a lot of errors. Well, I have score sheets.
I thought there was a round where most of the questions were right, but I'm not remembering for sure.
In round 3, double-edged sword had a good round. I'm
going to go get an apple.
My point is, guys, is your individual scores may not be where you want them to be, but I don't think you're going to be too far off in the rankings where you normally are, just because I think everybody's having a lot of errors. The only instances I've seen of people not having a lot of errors were Jay in the last round and Abby in the 1 round. But even that round, she got 3 errors. She was able to pull right before she got 3 errors. And then Lizzie had 2 right, but in the 1 round. But you guys have had in the last round, at least 2 of you got 2 right as well. So I think the scores, you might be lower than where you normally are, as far as like if you're normally 1 through 5, you might be 6 or something like that. But as far as like, I think the scores probably are down across the board, especially if people went into Mr. Jeremy's room and jumped like we saw in the first 3 rounds.
So Blake, you have time to look up a good Christian rap practice question for us, right?
Maybe we'll see.
I'm disappointed about how little of it is Andy Mineo. That's like the one Christian rap artist I know.
I just like volunteered to pray now.
So I learned a lot about how fruit seeds work, and that if you plant an apple seed, you will not get if you plant so this is a Galaxy Crisp, and if you plant one of the seeds from it, you will not get a tree that grows Galaxy Crisp apples.
Oh.
Apple trees have a lot of weird things about how they grow apples. Like some species need to be cross-pollinated with another species. Some species need like a certain amount of other trees around them to be able to pollinate.
So if you plant a fruit seed and it grows to produce fruit that tastes like the fruit from which you got the seed, that is called a fruit that is true to seed, and most fruits are not. That's why there's so many crabapple trees, because if you plant a seed from this, you will get a crabapple tree. Because the genetic code of the apple seed will be different than the genetic code of the tree that made the apple, because it was pollinated from some other apple tree. And your odds of growing an apple that tastes good randomly are like, I think it was like 1 in 10,000. But so every tree of a breed of apple that you've ever eaten before is really the same tree. They've just taken branches of it and grafted it onto a different tree. They're all genetically exactly the same.
Hey, Brucey.
She is up at the moment. I don't know if she can hear you.
If she still has it like written down easily, I'm just going to use the same lineup that I used in round, the first round we came in here, so round 4. We use the same lineup from them. If not, I'll resend it. But
I think we've restarted since round 4, but she should have the score sheet, the physical score sheet. Now, there are fruits that are true to seed. Cherries are true to seed. If you plant a cherry pit and you grow a cherry tree, you'll get cherries that taste the same. I believe peaches are also.
But you will not get maraschino cherries.
So, yeah. Oh, mango is true to seed. That's, I think, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, what are the fruits that are true to seed? Cherries, apricots, peaches. Wait. Wait. I'm trying to find a list of ones that are actually true to seed. Right. Citrus is generally true to seed. So there's a like peaches. I think most things that have pits, I think, are stone fruit. Stone fruit are true to seed. Okay. Yeah. But it means that it's harder. If a fruit is true to seed, it means it's harder to get a new breed of the fruit, because all the fruits are growing the same trees. Whereas like apple, you can just, there's always new types of apples because they're not true to seed. So they just breed them and see what you get. And now they purposely breed types of apples that they want to get certain traits from. Like the Cosmic Crisp was a breed between the Honey Crisp and some other type. I don't remember what the other type was.
Do you know whether or not grapes are true to seed?
Well, I can check. Fun fact about, well, less super fun fact about grapes. Don't feed them to dogs.
Also, fun fact, and the reason why I asked about it is there's a variety of grapes called cotton candy grapes that for whatever reason taste like cotton candy.
Grapes are typically grown from grafts, but go away, apple core. I don't want you right now.
I mean, it might depend because, like you said the cotton candy grapes, some of the, like the store-bought grapes, are usually seedless. They're directly bred to be seedless, so you can't like plant a grape and get a grapevine because it doesn't have any seeds.
I don't think grapes are true to seed.
All right.
But this is also one of the reasons why breeds of fruit are in danger of dying, like bananas. Because have you ever tasted a banana that's really different than any other banana? The reason is because they're all the same breed. And so there's I think it's a fungus that targets them. And because they are all genetically the same, it kills all of them. This is the problem with bananas. That's why the breed of banana we have now is actually different than people ate 100 years ago, because that breed of banana all died.
Like all died, it's
yeah.
Fun.
I think there are like multiple species of bananas, but we just only eat like one type.
Yeah, we only eat one type of banana, really. And so it's yeah. I mean, so it's not like we're gonna run out of bananas in general, but there is a big problem with the one disease that goes through the type of banana that we all eat. Bucky said to use the same lineup from round 4 if you still have it. We were having CD discussions.
I can verify.
I was on mute. Okay. Sorry, did you tell me to use the lineup from round 4 or the last round?
Round 4 is what Bucky said. Yes, I do not want you to be on mute. I like to hear you. I'm gonna go wash my hands to get the apple juice off of them from the apple I ate. I walk away for 1 minute and they're all in my waiting room.
A watched waiting room never loads.
Is that your beloved train?
Yeah, I hate him. I will not have to deal with him for much longer, only a few more weeks. I mean, if you'd stop making so much noise, I mean, I'm glad that it's not like it was earlier this week where Aberdeen Proving Grounds were apparently blowing stuff up and I could hear it. Do we have lineups for both teams?
Yes, we do.
All right. Would you like to announce them?
Taylin, number 1. Lizzie, number 2. Abby, number 3. Ethan, number 4. Is he here?
Oh, you can hear it.
Seth, number 6. Josh, number 7. Avery, number 8. Elizabeth, number 9.
Does anyone know where Ethan is? He's in my waiting room now. When I asked that, see, that's the reason I asked that, was that he would pop into my waiting room as soon as I asked it. This is me tricking the universe. Abby, I heard that you were 3. And Ethan is 4, I believe, are the numbers.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Well, here we are, last round before lunch. Would anybody like to pray real quick before lunch?
I can't.
Go for it. I know you want to. You've been dying to.
Heavenly Father, I just thank you for this day. I thank you that's the last round before lunch and we can have a little break soon. I just pray that you please help all of us to do our best, and that there wouldn't be any major technological issues for the rest of the day. In your name I pray. Amen.
All right, what type of practice question would you like?
Question wrap.
All right.
Gotta get at least one in for today.
Practice question number 0 will be a Christian rap question. Practice question number 0. Question. Who raps over the... Avery, please finish.
Oops. Who raps over the who raps over okay. I don't even have a clever excuse out of this question. I'm just gonna sit down.
Sorry, Abby, your bonus. Who raps over the credits of Jonah, a VeggieTales movie?
I don't know.
All right. It looked like Josh might know.
Pretty sure it's Toby Mac, I think. It's either Toby Mac or Newsboys.
It is the Newsboys rap.
That's
over.
Right. That's right.
The whole song's not a rap, but the end of the song is definitely a rap. All right. Okay, well, let's go on to questions over the book of Matthew, which does have Jonah in it. All right.
No rap, unfortunately.
I mean, Joseph wrapped Jesus' body in linen, but
that's also
different kind
true.
of wrap.
Yeah. All right. Right, Lizzie's back in here.
You could probably wrap the genealogy as well.
All right, question number 1 will be an according to question. Question number 1, question. According to Matthew chapter 26, verse 7, Lizzie, please finish.
Okay, Matthew chapter 26, verse 7. One who came to him. 2, with what did a woman come to him? 3, when did a woman pour the very expensive perfume on Jesus' head? 4, what did the woman do? Okay, 1, a woman came to him. 2, a woman came to him with an alabaster jar of very expensive perfume. 3, she poured this expensive perfume on Jesus' head while he was reclining at the table. 4, she poured this expensive perfume on Jesus' head as he was reclining at the table.
I'm sorry. Bonus to Josh, your question. According to Matthew chapter 26, verse 7, where was he reclining?
At the table.
That's correct. Sorry, Lizzie. Question number 2 will be a general question. Question number 2, question. Where will the Son of... Abby, please finish.
Where will the Son of Man sit with all of his angels with him on his glorious throne? When the Son of Man sits on his glorious throne with all the angels with him, he will
Time.
Sorry. Bonus to Avery, your question. Where will the Son of Man sit when he comes in his glory?
Where will the Son of Man sit when he comes in his glory? Okay. Okay. On his heavenly throne? When he comes in his glory on his heavenly throne, with his Father in heaven, his glorious throne.
I don't say anything else. Sorry. You got to the right adjective eventually, but you gave some information that's not in there. He's not with his father at that point. The right adjective is his glorious throne. And Abby, you were in the same verse, but you didn't give what I needed for the question. So, all right. Question number 3. Question number 3 will be an according to question. Question number 3, question. According to Matthew chapter 12, verse 3, Lizzie, please finish.
Okay, Matthew chapter 12, verse 3. What did Jesus reply?
Time.
Sorry. Bonus goes to Josh. Your question. According to Matthew chapter 12, verse 3, what did he answer?
Go back to John and report to him what you see and hear.
Sorry. It was, haven't you read what David did when he and his companions were hungry? Question number 4 will be a general question. Question number 4, question. To whom did people go? Seth, please finish.
To whom did people go? To whom did people go? You see, in the wilderness, a prophet and more than a prophet. John.
Time.
All right. I'm sorry. Seth's bonus goes to Talon, your question. To whom did people go out from Jerusalem and all Judea and the whole region of the Jordan?
Jesus.
Sorry.
Fine.
It is John.
Great try, Seth.
All right. Question number 5. Question number 5 will be a general question. Question number 5. Question. What has the Abby, please finish.
What has the pot? What has? What has?
Sorry. Bonus to Avery, your question. What has the potter's field been called to this day?
The field of blood.
That's correct.
Akeldama. It says in the footnotes.
All right. Question number 6. Question number 6 will be an according to question. Question number 6, question. According to Matthew chapter 24, verse 40, Elizabeth?
Matthew chapter 24, verse 40.
Sorry, bonus to Ethan, your question. According to Matthew chapter 24, verse 40, where will two men be?
In the field.
Correct. All right. Question number 7. Question number 7 will be the quote question. Question number 7, question. Quote Matthew chapter 10, verse 40. Elizabeth?
Anyone who welcomes you welcomes me, and anyone who welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me.
That's correct.
Good job, Elizabeth.
All right. Question number 8 will be the situation question. Question number 8, question. Situation question. Who said it, to whom, and when? Lord, have... Avery, please finish.
Who said it, to whom, and when? Okay. Lord, have mercy on my son. He's demon possessed and often falls into the water or the fire. A man from the crowd said it to Jesus when they came to the crowd.
Time.
Sorry. Bonus. Avery's bonus goes to Abby. Your question. Situation question. Who said it, to whom, and when? Lord, have mercy on my son. He has seizures and is suffering greatly. He often falls into the fire or into the water.
A man from the crowd said it to Jesus when they came down from the mountain. When Jesus and Peter, James, and John came down from the mountain. A man from the crowd came to Jesus and said that stuff, and when they came down from the mountainside after Jesus had been transfigured, a man came kneeling before Jesus.
Sorry, you ran out of time. It was a man said to Jesus when he approached Jesus and knelt before him. The knelt before him was what you just didn't quite get in there in time. All right. Question number 9. Question number 9 will be the context question. Question number 9, question. In Matthew chapter 23, then what is the temple great? Abby?
Then what is the temple greater? The gold in the temple?
Yep.
That was a lot of questions.
It was. It was. Question number 10. Question number 10 will be a general question. Question number 10, question. Who touched the... Seth, please finish.
Who touched the blind men's eyes? Jesus?
Yes, he did. All
Can I have a timeout, please?
Yes, can we get a score check after 10 first?
After 10, I have a score of Epic 30 points and Flames of Faith 60 points.
Oh, I must have missed something. I have 50.
I believe that team got the bonus correct on question 1 and on question 5.
I have that they did not get question 5. Is that wrong?
They did get question 5's bonus.
They did. I'm sorry.
I'm looking at the question and I remember the bonus being answered correctly.
Okay, thank you. So it's 30 to 60?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I will send thee into breakout rooms and then I will close them, which will give you a timer. This has happened before. All right. There we go. How are you holding up?
I'm very hungry. The problem is I finally bought bread.
Mm-hmm.
I left it in the car.
Oh no. Did it go bad or is it just need to go get it?
I just need to go get it. But if I'm gonna go out, then I should go get that package. But I need to eat before I do all that.
Well, I would suggest you eat. I always want your physical well-being and your spiritual well-being and your emotional well-being, all of your well-beings. I want you to have.
Thank you. I'll eat something else.
Okay. We only have 10 more questions left, and then we only have 2 rounds in the afternoon.
True. That's good.
And I hope that I can give you a nice restful day tomorrow.
It's true. A nice restful day.
Is there anything you need me to get besides the garlic for that?
At the moment, no, I don't think so.
I will get garlic and I will bring my garlic press and I will press the garlic.
It is true. I don't know anything about that process, which is why I was leaving that to you.
It's simple. You take the clove of garlic, you take the little thing out because the clove has the multiple things. You don't peel it, but you just stick it in the press and you go and it squeezes the garlic out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Purplish.
Oranges.
Greenish.
Whitish.
Fire.
Fire.
Bluish.
Hey, I just
Why is
wanna
there no
check
blue?
the-
Fire is blue a lot.
Well,
If you
I
want to
wanna check the
contribute a
line-
color, you have to do it in the middle of when we're saying the colors.
And I think that we had blue,
Blue
as
is
an
the
option,
best
but
fire color.
I think that one of us voted against it at the very beginning of the year. Like, was very. I can't remember, but I think someone was very adamant against blue. I don't know why.
No, I just asked
can I
what colors we want.
Can I check the lineups real quick? I just want to make sure I have them written down correctly. I might have written down something down wrong.
Okay.
When it's blue, you know it's the good fire.
I remember Maddie was opposed to us being the eternal fire for obvious reasons.
Unquenchable.
Unquenchable
fire.
All right. So Ruth, you want to read off the lineups?
Mine's in the chat.
Oh, it's in the chat. Taylor, Lizzie, Abby, Ethan. Yep.
That's what I got. Seth.
And then we
Seth, Josh, Avery, Elizabeth.
You have Avery first and then Elizabeth? You have
Yes.
Avery in 3?
Well,
Yep.
Hold on.
not 3,
don't
but the equivalent on that,
Yes, because I took that from round 4.
which is what was asked for.
Okay, thank you. That's what you should have done. I messed up. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Question number 11. Question number 11 will be a general question. Question number 11. Question. When will you two, Abby, please finish.
When will you two see a donkey and a colt tied there when you enter the city? 2 disciples.
Sorry.
I can't get it to stop.
It's okay. I'm sorry. Bonus goes to Avery, your question. When will you two be judged?
When will you two be judged? Okay. If you judge.
That's correct.
I'm afraid that's an error out.
Sorry, Abby. All right. Question number 12. Question number 12 will be the reference question. Question number 12. Question. Finish this verse and give the reference. Great. Elizabeth.
Great crowds came to him, bringing the lame, the blind, the crippled, the mute, and many others, and laid them at his feet, and he healed them. Matthew chapter 15, verse 30.
You got it.
Good job, Elizabeth.
Question number 13 will be a general question. Question number 13, question. What is like a king? Seth, please finish.
What is like a king? who wanted to settle accounts with his servants. The kingdom of heaven.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bonus goes to Taylor in your question. What is like a king who prepared a wedding banquet for his son?
Kingdom of heaven.
That's correct. Good try, Seth.
One of multiple, but different chapters.
Yep. Question number 14 will be a general question. Question number 14, question. Unless what will... Josh, please finish.
Unless what will you never enter the kingdom of heaven unless your righteousness surpasses that of the Pharisees and the teachers of the law.
You got it.
Nice.
Nice, Josh.
Question number 15 will be the verse question. Question number 15, question. Finish these verses, Talon.
Finish these verses on.
Sorry. Bonus Seth, your question. Finish these verses, but when you give to
the poor.
Sorry. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you.
May I have a timeout, please?
You may. I will send you back into your breakout rooms.
Squeeze it.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I love you.
This is live.
I know. I don't care that people know that I love you. I mean, I'm probably going to say it in a few months pretty publicly there too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, officially, those words aren't part of the wedding ceremony.
That is true. Although I don't know which specific words Greg uses for the vows.
Well, there's a specific liturgy that I would assume we would use, like in the Nazarene manual. There's liturgy, and it's been, it's what we expect, and it's they look at it and review it every General Assembly.
Oh. Hey, the word love is in there in the vows.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so I'm just saying. All right.
Orangish.
Greenish.
Whitish.
Bluish.
Purplish.
Hungry-ish. I'm not sure what we're doing.
Orangish.
I agree with Miss Kim.
Wait, did you say greenish and not bluish?
Me? I said hungry-ish.
Fire is never naturally green. Well, I mean, I guess it is, but like, well, not.
Fire is absolutely naturally green.
It is when you're burning something that makes it naturally green, but
yeah. All right. I mean, if you're gonna say that it's not naturally green, then you're gonna say no fire's natural.
Fire is never any colors naturally.
Yeah. All right. Question number 16. Question number 16 will be a general question. Question number 16, question. To whom did Jesus... Ethan, please finish.
To whom did Jesus say, "Are you still so dull?"
I'm sorry. Bonus goes to Elizabeth. To whom did Jesus not say anything without using a parable?
To the people. The crowds of people.
That's correct. Question number 17 will be a general question. Question number 17. Question. Who is a friend of... Ethan, please finish.
Tax collectors and sinners. Jesus.
Yes. Yes, he is. Question number 18 will be an according to question. Question number 18. Question. According to Matthew chapter 21, verse 6. Lizzie, please finish.
Okay, Matthew chapter 21, verse 6. One, what did the disciples do? To who went and did as Jesus had instructed. One, the disciples went and did as Jesus had instructed. To the disciples went and did as Jesus had instructed.
Correct.
May I have a score check, please?
Probably.
Okay. Well, I believe you just doubled your score. Actually, I wrote down 63 points for some reason. Okay, I believe that the score is Epic 60 points, Flames of Faith 120 points. Oh no, wait. I was about to say you guys got your third person bonus, but so did you guys. That puts us at 130. How does that sound?
Where is their third person bonus?
Oh,
I see it.
Josh.
Yeah. So they have 130. They got the bonus on 16?
They did.
Okay.
Correct.
So that's what I have. Ouch. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Question number 19. Question number 19 will be a general question. Question number 19. Question. When was it complete? Avery, please finish.
When was it completely calm? When Jesus had finished rebuking the winds and the waves.
That's correct.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, fourth person bonus. Nice.
Question number 20 will be a general question. Question number 20. Question. Who said it is... Avery, please finish.
Who said it is proper for us to do this to fulfill righteousness? Jesus.
Sorry. Bonus goes to no one. All right. It was who said it is because we didn't bring any bread, the disciples.
My favorite passage in this book.
Another example of the disciples totally understanding what Jesus was talking about.
Beware the yeast of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. He's talking about bread. They discussed it among themselves, and they're like, okay, this is the only possible conclusion.
All right. I have a final score of Epic 60 points and Flames of Faith 160 points.
I got 150 because of the last error.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
You had them at one.
Add.
You had them at. Yeah, I was like, you had them at 130.
I was like,
yeah.
She got a 10-point bonus. That puts him up to 170. Oh boy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wrote it down. It's like 10 points extra. That's got to be it. Okay. 150. That's Taylin 0 and 1, Lizzie 1 and 2, Abby 1 and 3, Ethan 1 and 1, Seth 1 and 2, Josh 1 and 0, Avery 1 and 2, Elizabeth 2 and 1.
That's what I have. Thank you.
Agree.
Good quiz, guys. Nice job.
Okay, are we still ending lunch early?
Guys, listen, for lunch, we will push it by 15 minutes because we had 15 minutes extra at the end than the JV did. So we'll push it by 15 minutes. So you'll have.
So 1:40?
Yes.
Okay.
1:40
Okay.
start time. And I'll send down the email too.
Okay, my team, hydrate, go easy on the carbs and especially the sugar part of that, and caffeinate if you may, if you can. If you
Sugar is
dare.
carbs.
What'd you
My
say?
team, I will have my Zoom room open for you to gather at lunch if you want to. Okay.